What's good, y'all? This your boy Tommy the Finesse Guy, man, and I'm back with another episode of No Cable TV Podcast, man. And I just want to tell y'all a story about how I fell behind on child support, and it wasn't my fault. It really wasn't. I fell behind $10,000, all because my baby mother was getting support from, I should have said, the mother of my child was getting support from the government, WIC or Section 8 or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know because I don't really do that shit. But yeah, she was getting support. She told me she wasn't. They called me like 2 years later, and they hit me with the we've been looking for you and $2,000 behind on child support. Now remind you, I haven't fell behind. Ever since I've been on child support, I've been making my shit on time. The only time I haven't been on time for my child support was when I was going to truck driving school. And that was because I was out of work and I had to be there for like a month or something like that. And then I was out for another month on the road, and I needed, the last little bit of money I had to survive out there and eat on the road. Thank God I had a good mentor who helped me out a little bit. But yeah, man, I that time I fell behind like $1,000, which wasn't shit. I got that taken care of. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna pay this shit. I'm gonna just let them take it out of my fucking taxes. And they did. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. And that was the last time I had fell behind on child support. Now, when they called me and they told me I was $10,000 behind, I was like, man, that's some bullshit because I pay my shit on time. The lady's like, well, your baby mother, the mother of your child has been on getting support from the government, so yeah, you need to pay us back $10,000, yada yada yada. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I gonna get $10,000? So I was going fine. That fucked up my whole day when I heard that shit, man. And my baby mother, she told me, hey, I'm gonna give you back the money, and I'm gonna help you get through this and that, and whoop de whoop whoop, and then it never happened. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to strike it up as a loss. Yeah, I was pissed off, but I had to strike it up as a loss. My pockets. I couldn't do it. I mean, I could have, but that would have been everything I fucking worked hard for. You know what I mean? Um, but that shit sucks, man. I remember calling her, telling her how pissed off I was because she told me she would never ever, put me on child support and, fuck me up like that, put me in a fucked up situation like that, which she did, put me in a bad situation, put me in $10,000 in bed. So, when it came to the stimulus check, they took my stimulus check. I got a letter from U.S. Treasury or some shit like that. It was like, you will now be getting your $1,200 for whoopie woo woo, back child support, all this and that. So that was fucking great, you know what I mean? And then I did my taxes, and my taxes was, a good 5 racks, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool, I'm like, maybe they'll give me half of it, whoop, whoop, whoop. If not, fuck it, it is what it is. So they end up, taking that shit too. They took the stimulus and they took that motherfucking tax money. They wasn't playing with me, but remind you, I didn't tell you guys this, but somebody had hit my truck, and I'll say that story for another episode. But somebody had hit my truck. I was out of work for 5 months. The back's been fucked up, my legs, all that shit. You know what I mean? And I wasn't working, so I fell behind even more with child support. So it was probably like not even at 10,000. Matter of fact, it was uh, probably like 12,000, man. So yeah, it really fucked me up, man. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, all these damn stimulus checks coming. I'm like, it must be nice, motherfucker, because I'm not getting shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting shit out this bitch, but it is what it is, man. I'm happy because some people need that money, man. And hopefully, people are doing the right things. Hopefully, some of y'all are getting yourself out of debt and not just spending it on furniture. Like, I go to Walmart, bro, and like, I see all the furniture fucking gone. A whole bunch of the TVs are gone. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I see where people like Walmart is like one of the biggest fucking stores in America. Like, I see where the fucking money's going. You know what I'm saying? There's no bikes on the rack. There's no workout equipment. There ain't shit. You know what I mean? There ain't shit. But, you know, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm a bounce back, man. I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I know it fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I know the reason for me doing this is because I know that there's a lot of fathers out there like me, that take care of this shit, that handle this business, and we're getting fucked over, man. And I felt like me with this podcast was a good opportunity to voice my opinion about it, speak my mind and get it off my chest. If I couldn't do anything about it, I was like, fuck, man, I'm at least, get on my podcast and talk some shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause get it off my chest, cause man, it pissed me off. There was a few moments that was just pissed off, man. And, I told my girl, man, this is some bullshit. Cause like, what if there's a lot of fathers out there that fucking needed that money or needed the help? Like, what are they supposed to do? These stimulus checks are supposed to be here to help us. You know what I'm saying? And as men, like, we just gotta fucking straight it up as a loss. If I was in a fucked up situation, in a bad position, I would be out on the streets right now. You know what I mean? Oh, I can't say that, but if I was going through some shit and I didn't have no money stashed away, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in a fucked up position right now. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling. I'll probably be at my mama's house. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for my girl, thank God. Um, Help me get through these hard times. You know what I mean? Thank God for her. But it sucks, man. I can't imagine what these other men are going through that don't have the support system that I have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very blessed and fortunate to have a good woman in my life, a good support system around me. You know what I mean? To help me get through these hard times. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to have family and good friends around you, especially at times like this. I'm surprised I haven't heard any men committing suicide because they don't know what to do, and then stimulus just like as men we just gotta suck that shit up. Women, I can't say women because my mom's a strong woman, but I know a good 75% of the women wouldn't be able to handle the type of shit that I'm going through. But God's putting me through everything. I feel like for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Put me through all this shit for a reason. God wouldn't put me through nothing I can't handle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at it and looking at the situation and I'm just thinking to myself like, I gotta hustle. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get some shit done. And that was the whole point of me investing my money in this fucking podcast and this mixer and this mic. They're the best right now, but that's why I invested my money in this shit and I took the time to learn it. Like, nigga, when I get off work, I get up in this bitch and I get straight to it, bro. I get on this laptop, I just talk, record, edit, watch videos, read shit, and learn as much as I can. The past 2 weeks, bro, I done learned so much about video editing, uh, software, auto editing and shit like that. You know what I mean? And my shit's not all that good right now, but it's gonna get better. I'm gonna give me a new mic, plenty of plans, to up my shit. You know what I mean? But y'all just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't know. But I'm definitely going gonna work hard, keep on working hard and make all my supporters proud, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of people praying on my downfall. You know what I mean? And hoping that I fall off, hoping that I don't make it. Hoping that my podcast is a bust. And I know I got a bitter baby mama out there that's praying on my downfall. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let that shit hold me back. I'm gonna keep my head up high because I've been through too much shit in life for some broke ass bitches to hold me down. You know what I mean? And I don't want my other baby mama. I got two baby mamas and I got my fiance. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll be up again busy. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get too much because like when I sit back and I think about it, I'm like, man, it takes two. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that don't mean that they can treat me like shit, treat me like I'm a dog, treat me like I'm a bad person, because I'm not. I'm a good man that just made some bad decisions in the past. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret my decisions. If I can do it all over again, the only thing I can say I would change is I wish I would have had children with just my woman. You know what I'm saying? All my children by one woman. You know? And that's where I fucked up at. Who doesn't make mistakes from it yet? Like I said, God puts us through shit for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's all about how we overcome these things. You know what I'm saying? So, all my fellows out there going through the same thing I'm going through, man, just keep your head up, man. Keep on pushing, working hard, because now that I think about it, it's like, it don't matter, like, if you black, white, Asian, Chinese, none of that shit. Like, for the man that's going through the shit I'm going through, like, we're going through the same shit, man. You know what I mean? And color can't change that. But like it's like or like a gender like the women, you know what I'm saying, could fuck us over. You know what I mean? If you got a good woman and or a good baby mama, you know what I'm saying, cherish that shit, bro. Treat her with respect. Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you could end up with a bitter ass baby mama like that. Some of these women just hold on to the past, what you did to them in the past, and they hold on to that, and, they hold grudges for fucking ever, man. You know what I'm saying? They hold fucking grudges forever. They just can't let go. For real, they just can't, and I don't understand it because I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I do have somewhat of a good understanding of women because my mother raised me most of my life. You feel me? So, uh, at the end of the day, you just gotta keep on going, man, and making better decisions and staying prayed up. And I believe that, God's gonna put me in a better position. I feel like it's a reason why I'm sitting here talking to y'all doing this podcast. I feel like He's gonna put me in a better position one day, if I do my part. I feel like He's gonna do His. And that's just real. Man, I love doing this because it gives me a chance to get some shit off of my chest. You know what I mean? Like I said before, it's like therapy to me. You feel me? Like a lot of podcasts, I don't know, but I feel like there's a lot of real motherfucking podcasts out there, but a lot of them are the same. And I feel like a lot of motherfuckers are ashamed, like they're too worried about what people got to say about them, so they won't speak on real situations like this. So here I am, doing it for y'all, man. Like real shit. But I've been talking for about a good 15 minutes now. I'm not gonna worry y'all to death, man, and talk your ears off. I know, well, it is a podcast. Shit, you came here to listen, so shit. But I appreciate you for listening. Make sure you tune in. I'm gonna come with some other shit soon. I'm gonna get another mic, get a little pop filter for those podcasters who know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna upgrade it so it won't sound so bootleg. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you guys who made it to the end of this podcast, and check out my YouTube, my Facebook, Tony Finesse Guy on YouTube, Tony Finesse Guy on Facebook, Instagram. It's all the same. Just type in one word, man, and I'm gonna pop up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and support me on all platforms, on everything, man. All right, y'all.